Hey everybody, how are you guys doing on this beautiful day? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Latrice Drayton and I'm owner of Gideon Property Services, a focused real estate group here in the Latrice County area. It's great to be with you again. So this is actually a follow-up video to our ongoing series of the differences between renting apartments and residential single-family homes and condos. So I've promised a few people that I would do kind of a question and answer, a few short videos we think is the best way to kind of do that, so I definitely will. Before we get into that, I am going to answer one general question that I think is going to be important before we continue on with our mini series. So that question is, why are we talking apartments? So that is an excellent question, and I think it's one that definitely needs to be addressed, and I'll try to do it in as little time as possible. All right, so why are we talking apartments? So when I decided to specialize in property management, it was go big or go home, go all in or go home. So I decided not to just learn about residential single-family homes and condos. I've already worked in there in that particular market for years. What I did find out, there were several areas that we have neglected as an industry, and a part of that was looking at the apartment community. Why is that important? Here's why you need to pay attention. Right now on our current market, we have about 100 residential single-family homes and condos for rent going through a property management or company or agency. There is about 2,632, I believe, listed on apartments.com for available apartment units. That is a major difference. So even when you factor in, mistakes, some apartments may not be available anymore, but they're still listed. All of those different factors, guys, that is a huge difference. And what I am seeing is that because of that particular difference, that there is a need for us to know and understand the apartment community. Why? Because if someone is not moving from a residential single-family home or condo to another residential single-family home or condo, what are they doing? Guys, they are moving from they're moving from an apartment to a residential single-family home or condo, or they're moving from a residential single-family home or condo to an apartment. So we found it to be very important to know our market in its entirety, and the way to do that, to best service our landlords, is to learn the apartment community. What is it that they're looking for? What are things that they find beneficial and not beneficial by leasing through the apartment communities? What are things that we can also incorporate as a part of our procedures and processes to make that a smooth transition and help meet those expectations? What is it that we can set as a part of our procedures and processes in order to help set the expectations, right? So we're going through this series as a way of helping us all to learn and really understand, as the resident, the landlord, and as the professional, to help us all learn what those differences are and how we can best put that information to use within our own organizations and our businesses for the benefit of the landlord and for the benefit of the resident. When you know more information and you have equipped yourself with that information, then you can use it to your benefit, right? So you can match people up with great properties. There are some people that should not be living in residential single-family homes and condos. And when we get tenants in there, not because they're bad tenants, but because their needs are more suited for an apartment community, then we wind up with kind of one of those horror stories that we hear about in property management. So our goal, we have set out to know our market in its entirety and to raise the bar. All right, so that's all I have for you guys right now, but we definitely will get into some of those questions and answers, so keep your eye out for that. See you guys soon.